And now, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and give a reaction to the action of the World Wrestling Empire! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Ledge with Prince Devlin Blanchard, who refuses to take a seat. I guess that's good news, because that way he can't get close to the microphone. So real quickly, I'm going to tell you we got a great night coming at you. We're going to watch Michael the Rock Johnson do some damage to Krull Danzig. Then we're going to get to see the grudge match of the century. This has got to come to an end when the Tennessee Rebel takes on Scott the Snake Scum Serpent Summers. And then, of course, we got JT Rocker as he battles with Bret Knight tonight.
Feel sorry for JT tonight.
All right, and at the end of the night, a couple of weeks ago, they battled here to an indecision in a really tough match. They're going to be back when Scott Storm takes on the high-flying Shane Cortez. That's right here in the World Wrestling Empire.
Speaking of Shane Cortez, you are in for a treat, because I have right here in my hand an advanced copy of the new Steve Hartley Shane Cortez publicity photo. Zoom that camera on in here, or come over here. This, ladies and gentlemen, is fabulous.
Sneak preview.
Beautiful, beautiful picture of Shane Cortez and Steve Hartley. And if I may add, look right here. It says, "Gee, Ledge, if you were just a little dumber, that could be you." Right there. Cortez and Hartley.
Let's get a word in from our sponsors. We're going to be right back with some real action. I'm the Ledge with the Prince Devlin Blanchard. Stay out of that fridge.
Go, Shane, go.
Hi there. Let's talk about Golden Pond 2. Are you looking for a good pre-owned TV? We got them. Stereos? We got them. Jewelry? We got that. How about a good firearm? Boy, do we got them. Musical instruments? Golden Pond 2 has one of the largest selection of pre-owned instruments in the area. Vintage guitars, amps and preamps, drums, keyboards, mixers, and more. If we don't have it, you probably don't need it. We buy, sell, trade, and loan, all of those things, plus car and home, lawn and garden, fishing equipment, bikes, you name it, at Golden Pond 2, 1319 South Peoria in Tulsa.
Are you in the market for a good new or used appliance? Then Conley Appliances, 4902 Charles Page Boulevard is just what you've been looking for. Whether you need a TV, refrigerator, dishwasher, furniture, or whatever your appliance needs, Conley's has sales or rent to own at a price to fit your budget. At Conley's, we'll treat you like family. There's no credit check. You can even phone your order in and we'll deliver it directly to your door. And we don't forget you after the sale. Our service tech is there to ensure your satisfaction. Don't spend another day without Conley Appliances, 585-5055. The Keg, 11th and Pittsburgh in Tulsa, where we have the best pool players, the sharpest dart players, and the ugliest bartenders in Tulsa. Share an ice-cold draft with the beautiful people at the Keg, 11th and Pittsburgh, proud sponsors of the Tulsa Billiard Association Pool League.
I'm standing here with Silverado and the rest of the bad boys who are in preparation right now for a match between Krull Danzig and Michael the Rock.
Michael the Rock Johnson, you had best be prepared, because Krull Danzig is going to take care of you in a way you've never been taken care of before. I'll tell you something. It's this simple. The moonsault, you can forget it. I've got it neutralized. You'll find out when the match comes, and you'll see how easy it is for the bad boys of the WWE to take care of business. That's why Skandar Akbar left me in charge.
Yeah, Silverado has got it all planned out, baby. Michael the Rock Johnson, moonsault, nobody has ever kicked out of the moonsault. When he goes up to those ropes, it's all over. Silverado says he's got the moonsault neutralized, and Krull Danzig is going to be the man to demonstrate.
I don't believe any of those guys are organized about anything, and to prove it, I want to point out the little remark that Silverado made, which kind of bumps against what Raymond thought. These guys are confused. They think Akbar left them in charge.
He did leave them in charge. What's wrong with that?
Well, who did he leave in charge? Silverado says it was him.
It was.
Flamin' Raymond says it's him. Somebody who's in charge with these guys. What's going on?
See, you're lost, man.
Boy, that ain't no
I've
kid.
got it
Well,
all. I've got it all hammered out. I know
I'm
what's
going to
going
find my way to the ring while you set up this match here,
I know
because
exactly what's
Silverado
going on.
and Krull think they can neutralize the moonsault.
Watch and learn, Homer Noodleman. Krull Danzig, this is only his second match in the World Wrestling Empire. First time he got rid of Tennessee Rebel. Short order. This time he's taking on a man I call Magnum Force, The Rock, Michael The Rock Johnson. Watch as Krull Danzig neutralizes the moonsault.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the third man in the ring for this match, referee Dynamite Darrell. Coming in first, he stands 6 foot 3 inches tall. He weighs in at 230 pounds. From Atlanta, Georgia, he is accompanied by his manager, Silverado Krull Danzig.
Thus far in the World Wrestling Empire, we've only gotten to see this man in the ring in signed, sanctioned action one time, and that was against Tennessee Rebel. He made short work of him and basically made him a big pile of stain on the mat. Might add, he is accompanied to ringside by Brett Knight and Annihilator.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent this evening, standing 6 foot tall, weighing in at 240 pounds, from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Michael The Rock Johnson!
Michael The Rock Johnson, definitely one of the most popular men in the World Wrestling Empire. The only man in the World Wrestling Empire that is capable of the moonsault. And when Michael The Rock Johnson hits you with a moonsault, it is all over but the crying.
Ryan, yes, which is just what we'll expect out of Krull Danzig at the end of this match.
I'll tell you something. Krull Danzig, this is only his second match in the World Wrestling Empire, and tonight he has definitely got his work cut out for him, because when he faces Michael The Rock Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, he is facing one of the best.
That's exactly right. A little discussion.
Of course I'm right.
About
I'm always right.
At ringside with Krull Danzig. Looks like a referee Dynamite Darrell's ordering some of the bad boy company there to bad boy themselves right on outside the building.
They ain't going nowhere. Let me tell you something. The bad boys go and do where and what they want. And right now, obviously, they want to go back to the dressing room and relax.
Yeah. All right, referee Dynamite Darrell checking over both wrestlers as an inspection for foreign objects and other types of illegal things.
Crowd solidly behind Michael The Rock Johnson.
There's the bell. And here we go. Both wrestlers circling the ring. Michael The Rock Johnson taking on Krull Danzig tonight here in the World Wrestling Empire. You know, Silverado and Raymond, there's a problem there. You know,
Krull. Oh, Michael The Rock Johnson pushes back, and when he does it with authority.
Krull Danzig backed into a corner right there. A little bit of concentration on the face of Krull, trying to determine a strategy. You gotta wonder if he's not worried about the fact that Annihilator and Brett Knight have left ringside.
You know, there's something I want to talk about right here when we get a second to talk about it. 4 weeks ago, while I was away, after Steve Hartley bashed me in the head with that cookie sheet, my doctors advised me to take a little vacation, and I did so.
Yes.
While I was away, you had that drooling idiot Captain Rowdy come out here, and he stole my crown.
You know, are you in reference to the Devlin Dome?
That's why you don't see my crown sitting here tonight. And that's why you didn't. Last week and the week before, I was too busy concentrating on Steve Hartley to mention it. But Captain Rowdy, you took my crown. And when I get my hands on you, you bald-headed freak of nature, I'm going to take a lot more than that.
There's collar and elbow. Oh!
Look at Krull. He just rises.
Krull Danzig comes in with a surprise shot to Michael The Rock Johnson. He's got him in the ropes. Referee Dynamite Darrell orders the hold broken.
Krull Danzig is a brutal man. Irish whip. Krull. Big clothesline on Michael The Rock Johnson.
And Michael The Rock Johnson down on the mat. Krull Danzig moves in on The Rock, brings him to his feet.
You know, Ledge,
Danzig with the side headlock, torquing it down on Michael the Rock Johnson.
I will say something about Michael the Rock Johnson, my friend. He is magnum force.
He is an excellent wrestler, one of the most technically correct in the Empire. Has definitely learned the art of wrestling.
Well, and not only that, but he's big, he's double tough, and if you want to fight, Michael the Rock Johnson is not the man you want to fight with.
Right now, Krull Danzig is going to have to fight with Michael the Rock Johnson because he's taking him on. And a couple of big chops to the face of the Rock, and Krull Danzig comes to his feet.
Krull up first, goes in with a side headlock on the Rock. Pressure on the Rock,
nice is out. Michael the Rock Johnson able to reverse that side headlock. Good move, and Krull with a nice side takeover.
Krull demonstrating strength. Big, jumping, leaping leg drop.
A lot of height on that leg drop onto the chest and neck area of Michael the Rock Johnson. Krull Danzig moves in with the side headlock once again.
Rock!
No, and it's the atomic drop of Michael the Rock Johnson. Krull Danzig's out of the ring. He's crawled underneath the ring, it looks like.
Like I said, Michael the Rock Johnson, the name Rock is not there for nothing. When they call him the Rock, that means he is the Rock. He's rock solid, and you don't throw stones at a rock.
Krull Danzig in and out of the ring, trying to get a little wind back. Rock dives out underneath the ropes, heads after Danzig. Puts that head into the mat once again. Michael the Rock Johnson assists Krull Danzig into the ring.
Michael the Rock Johnson going after Silverado again.
Rock doing a good job of controlling this match. Just want to mention that
Irish
the
whip the ropes on Krull Danzig.
Contest will
a huge forearm to the left jaw of Krull Danzig. Where are you at? You're missing this.
I'm watching it. I'm just talking.
Once again, you're too worried about your date.
That you're going to pay for.
Oh no! Rock's got him set. He's calling for it. This could be the moonsault, which now I am calling rock salt.
Michael the Rock Johnson on the top rope. It's the moonsault.
He got it.
He goes in for the pin.
That's it.
Michael the Rock Johnson defeats Krull Danzig with the moonsault. The crowd is going to bring the house down tonight. I'll tell you, it's been a great night in the World Wrestling Empire so far. We got a lot more action.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I told you after this match was over, you spend way too much time talking about trying to get dates. I'm going to solve the problem. Ledge, after right now, what I'm going to tell you, you never have to ask for a date again. No more contests, nothing. Ledge, I have set you up with a female from Christina's International Introductions.
Man, I hope it's not your sister.
South American jungle women dating the Ledge.
Jungle women just aren't my thing. But I'll tell you what could be your thing is one of these sponsors right here. Help support professional wrestling in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is where it all began. I'm the Ledge with Prince Devlin Blanchard.
And our special guest, Captain Rowdy. Hello, Captain Rowdy. What's the matter, Captain Rowdy?
Hey, what are you waiting for? Soon summer will be half over, and you still haven't seen the World Wrestling Empire live. Well, now's your chance. Saturday, July 8th at the Oklahoma National Guard Armory, 4220 North Highway 169. Hurry before it's too late. The World Wrestling Empire, Saturday, July 8th, 1995 at the Oklahoma National Guard Armory. All kids $2. Doors open at 7. Bell time is 8 o'clock. The World Wrestling Empire. Be there.
Need insurance if you have a car, boat, or motorcycle, even if you have traffic tickets or a DUI. If you own a business, if you are a renter, Try Us for Insurance has been serving Oklahomans since 1951. We are property and casualty insurance specialists. Try Us for Insurance, an independent agent for property and casualty insurance. Try Us for Insurance, 831 North Sheridan, Tulsa. That's 834-5663. Sir Knight Formal Wear has the tuxedo for you that is the right style, the right color, the right size, at the right price for your wedding, prom, or that special occasion. It's Sir Knight Formal Wear. Open 7 days a week with 2 locations in Oklahoma City and at South Roads Mall, Tulsa. When you need to look right, Sir Knight Formal Wear.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the next match for the evening. The third man in the ring, referee Doug McCoy. Coming in first, standing 6 foot 7 inches tall, weighing in at 247 pounds, from Birmingham, Alabama. He is accompanied by his manager, Colonel Tom Parman, Scott the Serpent Summers.
Scott Summers, a man of means, a man of integrity, escorted by the great Colonel Tom Parman. Oh, we saw a match just a few weeks ago between Scott Summers and Tennessee Rebel that defied the limits of good taste. And tonight I expect to see nothing less out of the Serpent.
All right, his opponent this evening, standing 6 foot tall, weighing in at 225 pounds, from Nashville, Tennessee, the Tennessee Rebel.
As if he didn't take a beating enough the first time, Tennessee Rebel is not in tights. Rebel's out here in jeans and cowboy boots. What's that supposed to mean? Rebel, would you miss your time to get dressed for your match?
I understand Tennessee Rebel has got something that we need to look at or read about or something.
What? What's he talking about? What is this?
You didn't read the fine print, my man.
Oh, this contract here says that you're supposed to take him on in a Texas bull rope match.
No, this is not right. This is not right. A fine print contract. Scott, let me tell you, I've got attorneys. Scott, I've got attorneys and you can use them. You don't have to do this. I've got attorneys that can take care of you, my friend.
Oh, I don't think he has any choice in this matter. He's stuck with it.
Hey, no big problem. Scott Summers can take it to Tennessee Rebel without any problem at all. If this is the way Rebel wants it, well, he gets it.
There's the bell, and Tennessee Rebel quick to go to work on Scott Summers in a Texas bull rope
You really
match.
like this, don't you?
Well, you know, I think
Homer.
he's a little surprised there, Deborah.
Pettingill.
Nerdlinger.
Pettingill.
Deborah Nerdlinger.
Look at Tennessee Rebel. He's not wearing wrestling boots in there. He's wearing cowboy boots.
Tennessee Rebel came ready for a bull rope match.
Summers trying
Scott
to take
Summers
out.
should have not been quite so cocky and read that contract, don't you think?
Hey, all it said was Scott Summers versus Tennessee Rebel. He signed it. He's got nothing to worry about.
Well, he's got something to worry about right now because right now he's hooked up with that bull rope,
Rebel's got
and Tennessee Rebel's going after him.
He's choking him with it. Why is McCoy allowing this?
Scott Summers to his feet, comes in with the boot against Tennessee Rebel.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh, and another shot with the bell on that bull rope.
Summers is using that bell for whatever purpose he chooses, and that purpose right now is to beat Tennessee Rebel about the head and face.
Scott Summers working on the side of the ring with the bull rope. Tennessee Rebel in a little bit of trouble right now.
Hey, come on, Rebel. You asked for a bull rope match. You tried to weasel your way into it. Well, you got it. How do you like it?
Yeah, we'll see how this turns out. Scott Summers reaches in, gets him up, and body slam. Tennessee Rebel showing signs of injury at this point.
Yeah, you bet, Scott. He ain't a former World Wrestling Empire heavyweight champion for nothing.
Scott Summers with Colonel Tom at ringside. Tennessee Rebel in the ring now, working on the legs of Scott Summers.
Summers in the ropes. Rebel comes with the cowbell, grazes
him.
the side of the skull.
Rebel goes after with Scott Summers with that cowbell. There's a second shot. Oh, there's one more. Scott Summers is almost dead out on his feet now. Falls forward. Tennessee Rebel moves in on Scott Summers with that bull rope.
Oh, he's got the rope across Summers' throat.
It's a bull rope match. You can do about anything with that rope.
That could end a man's career, if not worse. That should not be allowed. Unless Summers is doing it.
That's, you know, Tennessee Rebel ready for a little revenge. I guess this is his way of extracting that from Scott Summers.
Summers appears to be out, I would say on his feet, but he's out on his back. Rebel's hog-tying Scott Summers with that bull rope.
Tennessee Rebel.
What's he doing
Scott
here?
Summers all tied up. Oh!
Putting the boots to Summers. Big elbow right across the noggin noodle. Speaking of noodle, how you doing, Noodleman?
Hey there, Nerdlinger.
Pettingill.
Deborah Nerdlinger. Deborah Devlin.
Look at the rope. The rope is coiled and tied in knots. If not around the hand of Scott Summers, at least down by the bell. Now Rebel's got it straightened out. He's got the bell across the head of Scott Summers again.
Scott Summers down on his back. Tennessee Rebel moving in, trying to finish him off.
You know, my best suggestion to Tennessee Rebel be used to the bell on his own face, because with a face like that, anything's an improvement.
Scott Summers comes back to life, able to get around behind the Tennessee Rebel. He's got him into the ropes. Referee Doug McCoy right there on top of it.
Listen to these people cheering for Scott Summers. It's great, isn't it? Sounds beautiful.
I think it sounds... Let's go, Rebel. Let's go. That's cheering for Scott Summers. You are
you know, with these low IQ, speech impediment-driven people, it probably sounds more like,
yeah. The hormones you're forced to take.
Oh, look at this. We can see the figure four, and he's got it locked in.
Locked in the figure four on the Tennessee Rebel. Tennessee Rebel will have to reverse this hold, but as he was a tag team partner of Scott Summers, if anybody in the Empire knows how to break this hold, it'll be the Tennessee Rebel.
Look over on the side. Colonel Tom adding his 2 cents worth in there. Don't show that little fat, ugly girl on there. Show the match.
Scott Summers, referee Doug McCoy finally catches them. They're forced to break it. The Tennessee Rebel is in a lot of pain, though.
I'm going to have to talk to our director about this. They keep putting shots of the crowd on here, and just when I'm thinking I might see my beautiful self on this monitor, I see some of these ugly, oaky, bumpkin people, and it scares me.
Cracking the lenses.
Our director is Glenn DeWeese. Glenn, is there something you can do about this? I can't stand seeing these ugly people.
Save the equipment, Devlin. Doesn't want to crack the lenses. Just some delicate electronic equipment just can't handle all that imagery all at once.
Look at this. Man, these guys are absolutely beating the snot out of each other with this bull rope. It's amazing to see two men who have so much hatred together, who at one time were the tag team champions. What does Rebel? Rebel goes for DDT. Scott shoves him off.
Scott Summers moves in on the Tennessee Rebel. Sets him up into the corner.
Oh!
Referee Doug McCoy. Tennessee Rebel goes.
There's the DDT, baby.
Scott Summers.
Hey, McCoy. How you feeling?
Moves in for the pin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can count to 100. Rebel is out cold.
Tennessee Rebel slowly coming to his feet now. Falls in.
Oh no!
Scott Summers. Tennessee Rebel gives Scott Summers a little bit of his own medicine. There's the bell. Tennessee Rebel has just extracted revenge on the serpent, Scott Summers.
Doug McCoy, you're blind. You are blind. You need that cowbell upside your ugly, freaky head. McCoy is a freak of nature. Scott Summers had Tennessee Rebel pinned for the count of 10.
Summers still down in the ring. Tennessee Rebel shouts at him as he walks out of the building.
Doug McCoy, also known as JoJo the Dog-Faced Boy.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get a word in from our sponsors, and then we're going to be right back. I'm the legend, Prince Devlin Blanchard, and you're watching the World Wrestling Empire. Buy something from these few people. Go.
You know, it's been a long time since I've slapped Doug McCoy in the head. Time is drawing nearer.
Welcome to the Keg. We're a friendly neighborhood tavern where you can shoot some pool with the best players in town. Match your skills with some of Tulsa's best darters. Or enjoy a cold draft with a friend. The Keg, 11th in Pittsburgh, where everything is served ice cold.
Hi there. Let's talk about Golden Pond 2. Are you looking for a good pre-owned TV? We got them. Stereos? We got them. Jewelry? We got that. How about a good firearm? Boy, do we got them. Musical instruments? Golden Pond 2 has one of the largest selection of pre-owned instruments in the area. Vintage guitars, amps and preamps, drums, keyboards, mixers, and more. If we don't have it, you probably don't need it. We buy, sell, trade, and loan, all of those things, plus car and home, lawn and garden, fishing equipment, bikes, you name it, at Golden Pond 2, 1319 South Peoria in Tulsa.
Promotional consideration provided by the following: Davcom Video. Don't let your business be the best kept secret in town. Call Davcom Video. Skyam Graphics, proudly providing the World Wrestling Empire event programs. Sir Knight Formal Wear. When you want to look right, Sir Knight. Try us for insurance for your home, car, or business. Are you in the market for a good new or used appliance? Then Conley Appliances, 4902 Charles Page Boulevard is just what you've been looking for. Whether you need a TV, refrigerator, dishwasher, furniture, or whatever your appliance needs, Conley's has sales or rent to own at a price to fit your budget. At Conley's, we'll treat you like family. There's no credit check. You can even phone your order in and we'll deliver it directly to your door. And we don't forget you after the sale. Our service tech is there to ensure your satisfaction. Don't spend another day without Conley Appliances, 585-5055.
Welcome back to the World Wrestling Empire. I'm your host, Devlin Blanchard. Sometimes I crack myself up. JT Rocker, former protege of mine, signs on to step in the ring against the brutal assassin, Brett Knight. I've still got a soft spot in my heart for JT Rocker, and I really, really hate to see what's going to happen to him tonight. Ooh, JT, I feel sorry for you. Brett Knight, ladies and gentlemen, just go ahead and mark it up in the win column. Ledge!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the referee for this match, referee Dynamite Darrell. Coming in first, standing 6 foot 3 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. He's accompanied by his manager, Silverado from Atlanta, Georgia, Brett Knight.
Oh yes, Brett the brutal assassin Knight. Notice, coming to the ring with him, the rest of the bad boys of the WWE, Krull, Danzig, and Annihilator, Big A, who we saw face off last week against Bone Crusher Bobby Burns.
His opponent this evening, standing 6 foot tall, weighing in at 220 pounds, from Hollywood, California, JT Rocker.
JT Rocker, a former protege of mine. Maybe one day he'll come around and see things the way he ought to see them and see things the way that I tried to instruct him. How you doing, JT? Look at this. You got JT Rocker on one side, you got Brett Knight, Silverado, Annihilator, Krull, Danzig on the other side. I'd say JT's in for some headaches. Oh, but however, had he been the man he could have been and paid me more money, he could have Devlin Blanchard in his corner tonight, and the odds would be a little more even. But Silverado's the man with the greenbacks, so here I am. And unfortunately, see, I know why Silverado hired me to do this job, Homer.
Why's that?
Because he was tired of sitting next to you. See, I love Silverado like a daddy, but he rooked me, brother. I didn't know what it was all about to have to sit here with you. Now I know why Silverado wanted out of this job.
The bell rang as we listening to the gravel and drivel of the Prince of Professional Wrestling, Devlin Blanchard.
Sounds good, Homer. Noodleman.
Jester, Deborah Nerdlinger.
Now, don't go any further. You don't need to go there, Noodleman.
God, all that surgery must have been expensive.
Well, you're in need of some yourself. JT Rocker with a standing head scissors.
Spend all that money on surgery. Why don't we do something about the face?
Yours?
No, yours.
I had the solution to your face, a mask. You could put on a Freddy Krueger mask and it would be an improvement, Veg.
All right.
Let me hear you say WWE.
Say that. Let's go with this. At least my face doesn't look like something that came out of my nose.
No, but it's unfortunate that your nose looks like something that ought to come out of your face. JT Rocker's flat on his back. Don't quit your day job, Homer.
Bret Knight taking it to JT Rocker. Big foot to the side of JT's head.
Oh, we see Bret go into that kind of sadistic, spasmodic fit there, and you know he's enjoying it. He likes inflicting pain, and he's having fun with it tonight.
JT Rocker now moving in on Bret Knight, set against the rope. There's the whip. Oh, misses with the clothesline. Bret Knight backs out. JT Rocker falls to the mat. When you miss those kinds of moves, that can be painful.
Oh! Bret Knight took off running across the ring like he was going to try to punt a field goal and caught JT in the glute.
Set against the ropes. JT reverses the whip. Oh, the clothesline goes against Bret Knight.
What a clothesline by JT Rocker.
Rolls him over, goes in for the pin. Bret Knight up on 2.5.
I'll tell you something, Ledge. JT pulled off a good move right there. But he's down.
Oh, big move by Bret Knight into the ropes. JT rolls out on the 2 count.
JT's pulling some good moves, but I'll tell you something right now. The absence of Devlin Blanchard is showing in the performance in the ring of JT Rocker.
Oh, JT with a little assist for Bret Knight into the ring. Moves in on Bret Knight. There's a kick to the throat and chest area of Bret Knight.
JT rolling up for the pin. Bret's got the ropes there. Ding Dong Daryl makes him break the hold. JT's got the legs, but Bret Knight's still in the ropes. Daryl making the count, calling for the break. And JT kind of breaks the hold.
He assists Bret Knight off the ropes.
Oh, that wasn't an assist? What's the matter with you?
That's exactly what that was.
Homer.
Assisting Bret Knight off the ropes. JT reaches in with the body slam.
JT going off the ropes. Oh, he sets for a leg drop. Bret Knight, too smooth, too quick, and too much of a thinking man to play victim to that move by Mr. Rocker.
Bret Knight moves in around behind JT Rocker, brings him to his feet. Goes into,
Bret with like a figure-4 armbar back slam. I don't know what you'd want to call that, but it was, and Bret with a leg drop, and he didn't miss that one. Oh, but he did that one.
Another good move by Bret Knight. And JT rolls out from underneath the last leg drop. Big thrust to Bret Knight.
Oh.
Another one. JT. Oh! Bret Knight comes back with a, looks like a low blow. Couldn't quite see it from the camera angle. Both wrestlers are down.
JT Rocker
pulls himself to his feet. JT's still on the mat.
And he's holding low. Bret drops a knee across the chest. That one goes across the throat. And that one goes across the chest.
Bret Knight moves in against JT Rocker, brings him to his feet. JT just about out on his feet right now. Bolo punch across the throat of JT Rocker.
Ledge, I want to say something right here. Hear it now, for I may never say it again. Wait a minute, Bret Knight's up on the second rope. JT's up. JT catches him, tosses him over into a body slam from the second rope. JT backing Bret Knight into the ropes, Irish whip. JT goes for a drop kick and misses. Bret with a leg drop.
JT Rocker misses with the drop kick and now is suffering the consequences of those at the hands of Bret Knight. Bret Knight with a series of blows to the head and shoulder of JT Rocker.
I was about to say, wait a minute, Bret Knight headbutt and he misses. I was about to say, it really hurts me. Whoa, JT with the pin roll right there. There's the rocket roll.
1, 2.
He misses out.
Got on 2.
It hurts me to see JT Rocker taking such brutal punishment from Bret Knight. It really does. It pains my heart to see that.
Oh, I'm sure
I've got a soft spot in my heart for the kid. I really do.
All right. Oh! With a DDT. Bret Knight is down. I don't think he'll get up from that one.
And there's a 3 count.
Oh, Bret Knight able to roll the shoulder over.
Oh, 2 count. Oh, I thought it was over right there.
Here we go. JT.
Oh, the Twisted Sister.
JT Rocker.
Where are you at, Derelict?
1, 2.
Bret Knight had his foot in the ropes. Where is Derelict?
Bret Knight rolls the shoulder on 2.5. Comes out of it with the big chop at JT. Now he's setting him into the ropes. There's a whip. Oh, big toe.
Bret Knight with a sidewalk slam of his own on JT Rocker.
Both wrestlers are injured now in the middle of the mat. Bret Knight Moves in against JT Rocker, brings a big boot to the side of his head. JT to his feet.
It really pains me to see JT Rocker taking this kind of abuse. It hurts me, Silverado, to see this. It really does.
JT against Brett Knight.
Doesn't stand a chance. Never stood one when he started. I don't know why he signed up the contract, but you know, there's stupidity abounds in WWE, I guess.
Don't you feel kind of sorry for him, really? I mean, honestly.
He's an idiot.
Silverado, this is a man that used to be my protege, and I still have kind of a soft spot for him, and I feel sorry for him. I really do.
Oh, JT's able to get the shoulder up on 2.5, reverses it and rolls Brett Knight up. Kick out on 2.
However, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What?
No. The referee, Dynamite Darrell's just ordered the bell ring.
Brett Knight is working overtime on Rocker.
I don't know what's going on.
Here comes Annihilator and Krull Danzig. Bulldog by Brett Knight.
Trying to break it up. He's ordered the bell ring. I don't know what's going on. We're going to try to get an indication from the referee. Dynamite Darrell is headed towards the stands. Time limit draw ordered by the referee. That one went the distance. That's a time limit draw. JT Rocker and Brett Knight have just fought to a time limit draw. Brett Knight leaves disgusted. JT is still down in the ring, still injured. And we're going to get a word in from our sponsors. We got a great match coming up next right here on the World Wrestling Empire. We're going to be right back.
How you doing, Captain Rowdy? Boy, I'm a funny guy. I got Devil in the Crown. I'm a funny guy.
Hi, I'm Glenn DeWeese, the owner of Davcom Video and the director of tonight's show. And this is the edit suite where we put it all together. You know, it's a proven fact that people who both see and hear information remember significantly more than people who only see or hear it. Recent advances in video technology have brought high-quality video within the reach of even the smallest business or organization. If you have a video need for anything from large multi-camera shoots from cheerleading competitions to professional wrestling, or perhaps you want to showcase your product in a trade show or create a training video for your employees, Davcom Video offers turnkey production from scripting to making your copies. And we'll work with your budget to give you the best video product your money can buy. Call us now, 749-9447. References available on request.
Hey, what are you waiting for? Soon summer will be half over, and you still haven't seen the World Wrestling Empire live. Well, now's your chance. Saturday, July 8th at the Oklahoma National Guard Armory, 4220 North Highway 169. Hurry before it's too late. The World Wrestling Empire, Saturday, July 8th, 1995 at the Oklahoma National Guard Armory. All kids $2. Doors open at 7. Bell time is 8 o'clock. The World Wrestling Empire. Be there.
Insurance, if you have a car, boat, or motorcycle, even if you have traffic tickets or a DUI. If you own a business, if you are a renter, Try Us for Insurance has been serving Oklahomans since 1951. We are property and casualty insurance specialists. Try Us for Insurance, an independent agent for property and casualty insurance. Try Us for Insurance, 831 North Sheridan, Tulsa. That's 834-5663.
Welcome to Devlin's Dungeon. Once again, I've got the pleasure of standing and speaking with Sergeant Todd and Sergeant Hartman. How's the neck there? Of the military excuse. Last week you two stole a victory over the Leopard Men. Now aren't you pleased with yourselves?
Real pleased, because you know what, Devlin? We don't care who they are. We're going to come in and just take over.
Take over.
Take over.
Or be overtaken.
No.
Looks like you sniffed too much mustard gas. How's the neck there, Hartman?
Let me tell you something right now. I just love to get you in the ring anytime, anywhere.
Sure you would.
And let me tell you, I got a big surprise coming next week.
What, you getting a facelift or something? Military Express, depressed excuse. Stolen victory over the Leopard Men. Gentlemen, I'm not impressed. Right here on Devlin's Dungeon. World Wrestling Empire. Like another pile driver? Bye.
Devlin, you need to quit picking on the Military Express. They come in here last week, they take on the Leopard Men, They win. That's as good as it gets. They won.
You know, I noticed standing there next to Sergeant Hartman, he looks about 2 inches shorter.
This guy gives me a headache. Anyway.
Uh-oh.
What's the note about, Devlin?
Sanctum.
What's the note about, Devlin?
Nothing. Nothing. Notes about nothing. Don't worry about it.
Well, okay. Whatever. We got a great match. Cortez is going to kick Scott Storm's tail end, so I'll let you intro it. I'm going to get to the ring.
Okay.
Mr. Secrets.
Man. Just a short time ago, matter of fact, it was 3 weeks ago, we saw Shane Cortez and Scott Storm face off in the ring for the first time, and believe me, ladies and gentlemen, it was brutal. I was personally set back by what I saw occurring here. If what I did to Hartley wasn't bad enough. Cortez wants a rematch. All I can tell you sitting around the ring here is put your helmets on and get ready to duck, because you never know what's going to happen. Flamin' Raymond presents Scott Storm, and make it stunning, against Steve Hartley, who's walking a few inches shorter now himself, who presents Shane Cortez. Ledge, bring him on out. Oh, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the World Wrestling Empire Light Heavyweight Championship. The third man in the ring, referee Doug McCoy. Coming in first, standing 5 foot 9 inches tall, weighing in at 215 pounds, from Mena, Arkansas, he's managed by the flamboyant Flamin' Raymond, Scott Storm.
Cortez and Scott Storm beat each other senseless 3 weeks ago, and it looks like now they may be coming back for a second helping. But, ladies and gentlemen, stunning, get it right, Homer Noodleman, stunning Scott Storm has come here to chew gum and kick butt, and it looks to me like Storm is all out of gum.
His opponent this evening, standing 6 foot 1 inch tall, weighing in at 215 pounds, from Henrietta, Oklahoma, he is the World Wrestling Empire Light Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the high-flying Shane Cortez.
And surprise, surprise, the moronic Play-Doh, Steve Hartley is out here. Wonder how tall he is. Probably a couple of inches shorter than he was 2 weeks ago.
Cortez, of course, accompanied to the ring by his manager, the Atomic Playboy, Steve Hartley.
Yeah, he still ain't smart enough to go back to Palm Springs, is he? Hey, I'll tell you something, Ledge. Right now,
Devlin.
I prove to the world that I am superior, and if the Atomic Playboy Steve Hartley wants another round with Devlin, name the time, name the place. I love dishing out butt kickings.
These guys are out here with these belts that they stole. They didn't even win them or anything. They just stole them.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait.
Trying to act like they're some kind of champion.
Big Daddy Fleetwood and Scott Storm are the World Wrestling Empire Tag Team Champions, aren't they?
Oh, please. They stole those belts. No credibility all to their claim.
Scott Storm says, just ask Devlin. You ask me, you may not like what I say, ladies and gentlemen, but what it is the truth. Truth of the matter is, they've got the belts. As far as I'm concerned, they're champions.
The truth of the matter is, the match was over. The Hillbillies had been declared the winners, and Scott Storm and this big guy, Fleetwood guy,
make it right, Big Daddy Fleetwood.
Big Daddy Fleetwood stole the belts and left the room with the Hillbillies chasing them.
I'll tell you something about Big Daddy Fleetwood, Ledge. This is not a man you want to cross, and if you do, he may just cook you up and eat you.
I'll tell you something else about Big Daddy Fleetwood. He's being ordered to leave the building by referee Doug McCoy. And this match apparently won't start until they're gone.
Hey, I got an idea. Me and Flamin' Raymond in a tag team match against Dog McCoy and Ding Dong Daryl.
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
think?
I think that'd just be real exciting. I'd hate to see you guys lose, though.
We wouldn't lose, believe me.
Devlin, what's the note you just got?
The note that I just got.
The piece of paper that was just handed to you.
I'll tell you something, Ledge. In all honesty, the note that was just handed me a few moments ago has got me a little bit worried and a little upset. And I'll tell you something. If what I think is about to happens regarding the note that was just handed to me, guys like Shane Cortez are in a lot of trouble. That's all I'm going to tell you. I've got to go make a phone call right after this match, but it doesn't sound good, Ledge.
I see. For Scott Storm, huh? Oh, here we go. These wrestlers starting out early. Shane Cortez, with the big sunset flip. Tries to set with an early pin. Able to pull it off. Scott Storm rolls out on a 1 count.
And Storm with a big forearm across the back on Shane Cortez. Backs him in the rope with an Irish whip. Shane Cortez reverses. Big hip toss on Scott Storm.
Cortez sends Scott Storm to the mat. A nice high drop kick out of Shane Cortez. Follows it up with another one to the chest. Scott Storm rolls out underneath the ropes.
Why is Doug McCoy making Flamin' Raymond sit in a chair?
Oh, that's pretty obvious. All right, crowd showing its support for the World Wrestling Empire light heavyweight champion, Shane Cortez. Right now,
Steve Hartley doing a bit of cheerleading. Only thing he forgot to bring was his little cheerleader skirt and his pom-poms.
all right, I think the crowd is getting a little tired of Scott Storm's refusal to stay in the ring. Once again, into the ring, has a complaint to register with the referee, Doug McCoy. Something about a hair pull, it looks like.
These two men developed a hatred for each other rather quickly.
Unequaled anywhere else. Collar and elbow tie-up. Scott Storm pushing Shane Cortez into the corner. Referee Doug McCoy orders the hold broke. Oh, Scott Storm with a couple of punches. Follows it up with a third one. Referee Doug McCoy's ordering Scott Storm to neutral corner. Whip into the other side turnbuckle there. Scott Storm stalks into the corner on Shane Cortez.
Storm.
Cortez unable to respond.
This is going to be, this is not going to be pretty. Whoa, like a side salto suplex powerbomb kind of thing there.
Scott
We're going to call it a side salto, but it was unique.
Cortez able to muster the strength up to kick out on 2. Scott Storm once again on his feet, moving in on Shane Cortez. Shane Cortez is put into the ropes. There's the whip. He reverses the whip off of Scott Storm.
Storm's
trying to set up for the high back body.
No, it was a suplex by Scott Storm. Stunning Scott Storm.
Here we go. Stunning, flamboyant. The Prince. Where do we get all these?
Homer Noodleman.
Oh, man, you're so far off of the reality.
Look at this. Storm got Cortez draped over the ropes. And again.
Once again, setting up the guillotine.
Ledge.
Unable to receive any assistance from Flamin' Raymond, but Bernard Funk moves in and holds Cortez.
What are you seeing? Where'd you see that?
Right here.
I didn't see that.
It's this TV-looking thing right here in front of us.
There's just some ugly little kid screaming on there.
There we go. Shane Cortez once again. Oh!
And again.
Cowboyed onto the ropes. Shane Cortez hanging there, shaking his head.
Maybe Steve Hartley would like to get in there and take some of that.
He's motioning to the ringside for something.
Look at poor Cortez. Storm's got him in the back. He's whipping him into the corner. There's McCoy.
He shoves. He throws Cortez into the ropes against referee Doug McCoy. McCoy appears injured.
That is the second time in 2 weeks we've seen McCoy out. Look at this. Bernard just threw Flamin' Raymond's chair into the ring.
And Scott Storm's just poked Shane Cortez in the eye. Now he's setting him up for the suplex. There's a chair in the ring. That chair that Flamin' Raymond spoke to setting in passed into the ring. Scott Storm picks it up.
Now he nails Hartley.
Scott Storm's just nailed Steve Hartley. Now he's got that chair in the ring against Cortez. Cortez,
Oh, right across Cortez's head.
Referee Doug McCoy wasn't able to see that. Can't disqualify him. Cortez looks to be out. Scott Storm won.
1, 2, 3. That is it. It's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, somehow Scott Storm has just defeated Shane Cortez.
Wait a minute. Here come the Texas Outlaws. We've seen this breakdown before. Here comes Renegade. Wait a minute. T-Town Timothy Zane coming in to check on Shane Cortez.
Outlaws are filing a protest with referee Doug McCoy. In the meantime, Harley and T-Town Tim are in the ring checking on Shane Cortez.
You know, the house is filling up again. Here comes Dynamite Ding Dong Daryl at Dipstick.
He's letting McCoy knows what happened. There seems to be an indication about the chair. Referee Doug McCoy is indicating that Shane Cortez is still the World Wrestling Empire Heavyweight Champion. Unbelievable. I have run out of voice tonight. I can't believe it. You know, good call by the referees on that one.
Hey, okay, maybe Dynamite Ding Dong Daryl at Dipstick Dumbo came out here and reversed the decision, but the damage is done. Cortez is going to have a headache for the next 3 weeks.
Cortez is assisted out of the ring by the Outlaws and Steve Harley. There's a lot of discussion going on with Dynamite Daryl in the ring.
Flamin' Raymond going after Dynamite Daryl. Scott Storm, Renegade, they're all taking it to Dynamite Daryl.
They're going after
There's
Dynamite
Big Daddy
Daryl.
Fleetwood, baby. How do you like that, Daryl? You want to double cross Flamin' Raymond?
Storm are all in on him. They got something in mind for
Homer,
Dynamite Daryl.
this is what happens when you double cross the flamboyant Flamin' Raymond's first family.
This is exactly the kind of thing we've got to stop here in the Empire off of these guys.
Big Daddy with a splash. Oh, look at the Memphis boy.
The Renegade and all my men. Oh, he paid for it.
Hey, Raymond.
Here come the Hillbillies again against the Crazy Carl goes after Bernard Funk.
Here
Big
comes
Daddy
Uncle
Fleetwood, Renegade, Flamin' Raymond, Scott Storm. They're all in now, taking care of Dynamite Daryl.
Hey,
The Hillbillies with those chairs,
they're
that's a pretty
outnumbered.
formidable weapon.
look at this. You got Scott Storm, Renegade, Bernard Funk, Big Daddy Fleetwood, and Flamin' Raymond. Against the two Hillbillies?
The Hillbillies with those chairs are willing to take on anybody. Well, we're gonna let this action clear up right now. We gotta get into a commercial break while they're straightening it out. I don't know. Scott Storm, the dog goes, that's over yet. That chair is sitting over. We're gonna stay with it here as long as possible.
It ain't over till it's
The
over.
Hillbillies ready to take them all on tonight as long as they got a chair in their hand. Flamin' Raymond and the gang not able to do much about it. They're being ordered to leave the building.
Let me tell you something, Uncle Donk, you don't want to cross Big Daddy Fleetwood. I've known the man for years. He's a half of the Cadillac brothers, and he'll run over you like a Big Daddy Fleetwood would.
Referee Dynamite Daryl and referee Doug McCoy having some strong words about what's going on. Flamin' Raymond is being ordered from the building. We're trying to hold off on going to a commercial break for as long as we can so we don't miss anything.
Wait a minute. Scott Storm sneaking around over in front of us, and he's got a chair.
Against the Hillbillies, he's still got a chair in his hand.
Scott Storm's coming around the ring. What the?
Referee
Dynamite
Doug McCoy
Daryl's
is
got
trying
his
to keep
shirt
them
off.
separated.
If that's not enough to make you vomit, I don't know what is.
Referee Dynamite Daryl ready to take him on.
What the cameras aren't picking up is on the backside of the ring. Scott Storm is waiting to Pearl Harbor. Dunkle Donk. Discretion's a better part of valor.
The building. Here goes Uncle Donk after him. Oh,
totally
we've run out of time. We got to take a commercial commercial break. I'm the Ledge with the Prince Devlin Blanchard. We're going to be right back after this message from our sponsor.
You better stay tuned for more wrestling.
Hi there. Let's talk about Golden Pond 2. Are you looking for a good pre-owned TV? We got them. Stereos? We got them. Jewelry? We got that. How about a good firearm? Boy, do we got them. Musical instruments? Golden Pond 2 has one of the largest selection of pre-owned instruments in the area. Vintage guitars, amps and preamps, drums, keyboards, mixers, and more. If we don't have it, you probably don't need it. We buy, sell, trade, and loan all of those things, plus car and home, lawn and garden, fishing equipment, bikes, you name it, at Golden Pond 2, 1319 South Peoria in Tulsa.
Are you in the market for a good new or used appliance? Then Conley Appliances, 4902 Charles Page Boulevard is just what you've been looking for. Whether you need a TV, refrigerator, dishwasher, furniture, or whatever your appliance needs, Conley's has sales or rent to own at a price to fit your budget. At Conley's, we'll treat you like family. There's no credit check. You can even phone your order in and we'll deliver it directly to your door. And we don't forget you after the sale. Our service tech is there to ensure your satisfaction. Don't spend another day without Conley Appliances, 585-5055. If you're watching this, then so are your customers. Find out how spot market advertising can work for your business. Call Navcom Video at 918-749-9447 and see your commercial here for as little as $60 per week. That's 749-9447. Promotional consideration provided by the following: Conley Appliances, home of service after the sale. The Keg, where everything is served ice cold. Dolphin Manufacturing, proud builders of the World Wrestling Empire set. Golden Pond, one of the largest selection of pre-owned musical instruments in the area. Do you have a special group that you would like to bring to a World Wrestling Empire live event? We offer free tickets and special consideration to special groups. Call 918-749-9447 and ask for our marketing director, Bobby Hammock, for complete details.
Wow! I can't believe how that turned out. Scott Storm deserves to be disqualified, and I'm glad Shane Cortez still has the belt.
Hey.
That was...
There were two things that were really backwards and wrong about that match. Number one, Scott Storm had Cortez's shoulders pinned, and there was a 1, a 2, and a 3. Okay? Am I wrong about this? That was it. The match was over.
I don't watch the same monitor
The match
you do,
was
I
over,
guess.
period. And the second thing that was really terrible about that match is in all the fray outside the ring after it was over, Ding Dong Daryl took his shirt off.
Well, I think he was ready to scrap with the rest of those guys, a little bit upset about what happened. And no, blame the guy.
I got one for you. I will bet you $200 that Flamin' Raymond could take Dynamite Daryl out within 3 minutes.
If there's a match, I'll go for that bet. I think Raymond is afraid to get in the ring.
And since you ain't got any money, I'll take that nice car you've got.
No chance. Well, we had a lot of nice things go on tonight. Of course, Rock defeats Krull Danzig with the moonsault after it was bragged that he was going to neutralize it. I love it.
Everybody gets lucky once in a while.
Oh yeah. And and then we got Rebel and Scott Summers, and gee, I think Rebel won that match, didn't he?
Yeah. Let's talk about that for a moment. Colonel Tom signed a match for Scott Summers to face Tennessee Rebel in a match, period. Just a match. Oh, but the fine print. Mr. Tennessee Fine Print Rebel makes it a Texas bull rope match.
That was a good thing.
Yeah, but the good thing about it was,
I'm sorry that Scott Summers and Colonel Tom can't read. They had the opportunity. Rebel told them to read the contract before they signed it. I know, I was standing there.
Well, the nice thing about it is Scott Summers did put that cowbell into Tennessee Rebel's face quite a few times, and as I said before, anything on that face is an improvement.
Of course, then we had JT Rocker and Brett Knight battling out to a time limit draw. And then we had a really good match when Cortez defeats Scott Storm. The decision was reversed.
There you go.
Because Scott Storm cheated, which is the only reason they reversed decisions.
Nope.
No, how about that?
Nope.
Anyway, it's been a great night in the Empire.
Aren't you going to say hi to Captain Rowdy?
Oh, Devlin, this right here is the only thing in the room that, how do I put this? This candle, that flame right there is a lot brighter than you are, I guess.
You want me to tell you how you can put it?
Okay.
Huh?
Here, stand up and I'll let you sit on this. Anyway, good night, Kayla. It's been a great night in the World Wrestling Empire. We're going to see you next week right here